Santa Sue. I'm Jamie Knudsen.
And I'm Holly Kalatag. Well, we're halfway through the school year, and that means it's time for STAR testing.
STAR testing isn't until mid-April.
Yeah, but it's never too early to start talking about it.
And who better to talk about preparing for STAR testing than our principal, Mrs. Carter.
Good afternoon, Santa Sue. Every year I come and talk with the students about our API. API stands for Academic Performance Index, which is the state of California's accountability system, and it's the manner in which a school's academic performance is rated and judged in the state of California. It's the number that comes out in the newspapers every year, and it ranks all the schools kindergarten through the 12th grade. A school's API is expressed as a number ranging from 200 to 1,000, and according to the state guidelines, it's hoped, and quite frankly, it's expected that a school will have an API of 800 or higher, and that's not the case for all schools. A school's API is based on our attendance rate, our graduation rate, our CASI scores, which are tests that you all take in the 10th grade, and the STAR scores. And although all of these things factor in general, the higher a school's API, the better its students perform on the STAR tests each spring. And as you may know, the STAR tests are your California Standards Test, or CSTs, because I know your teachers talk to you about these things, in English, history, science, and math. And if you take a look at the slide that's being shown to you, you will see how well Santa Susana High School has done over the last 10 years. When a school scores well, it reflects the quality of the academic program of the school and the academic performance of its students. And Santa Sue, you should be extremely proud because Santa Sue's API is a whopping 838. And therefore, we are a well-regarded school in the eyes of the state, and perhaps most importantly to many of you, well-regarded by the colleges to which you apply. And each year about this time, I set a target API goal for you to reach. And each year, you have not only met the goal, but you've exceeded it. And furthermore, in most instances, each class has beat the overall score of the class before it. And you've been amazing in your performance, particularly last year. I expect that this year will be no different. Seniors, this year you can relax because you've already shown us what you can do in terms of your STAR tests, and you've already contributed to the reputation of this school as the top performing high school around. Sophomores and juniors, your challenge is to outdo yourself and leave a great legacy for your class. And freshmen, this will be the very first year that you'll have to step up to the plate and show everybody in Simi Valley what you can do to uphold the reputation that this school has. We expect a lot from you, but we know you can do it. And with that in mind, the goal for this year is to raise our API by 5 points to 843. Soon, during your TAP classes, you students will decide what the STAR slogan will be this year, and we'll begin our STAR campaign to pump up everybody before the STAR tests in April. So that's 843. I know you can do it, Santa Sue. Have a great day.
And now it's time for another installment of Maddie Nelson's Working Well with Others.
Let's do that. Let's next week sometime. Suit Cane Day for Top Hat.
And then we should have a newsletters day.
Let's do this next week.
We need to.
Ken, I was green light, watching FBI's most wanted. There's actually this guy that was out, he was looking for him. He killed people. He actually had a cane that he didn't realize. He shot people with a cane. He was on the top of the line. Because nobody could find this guy. Nobody's looking for a guy with a cane that's shooting people.
There's a way out.
There are still more new teachers out there.
And James Thompson has another interview.
Thanks, guys. James Thompson here with an interview with yet another new teacher, Mrs. Thompson, no relation. Let's go find out more. What schools have you previously taught at?
Before I came to Santa Susana, I was working at T.L. Hanna in Anderson, South Carolina. Previous to that, I was teaching in West Virginia at a middle school. And before that in Florida at a middle school. and before that in Connecticut at an elementary school, and prior to that, New York elementary school. Currently, I'm teaching algebra AB and biology and earth science. Getting around, hiking, traveling, exploring. My husband and I are getting to the mountains and to the ocean. We went to Kings Canyon this summer, had a fabulous time camping there. So just really seeing everything in Southern California that I've never been to before.
Well, thank you for your time, Mrs. Thompson.
Okay, thank you.
Back to you guys in the studio.
I wonder how vegetarians feel when asked about their choice in not eating meat.
That's funny because I think Brenna Williams had the same idea.
Thanks, guys. Let's go to Johnny Tibbetts and Mackenzie Green to talk about the lifestyle of being a vegetarian.
Since June of 2010, I have been a vegetarian, a full vegetarian.
I've been a vegetarian for 3.5 years since before I was a freshman.
There's like tofu, and then there's a whole bunch of like, what do you call it? Like fake meat.
Soy products.
Soy products. Not all do, but like places like Carl's Jr., you can order a burger without the patty in it. Done that a few times.
There are more. There's at some Burger Kings they have veggie burgers. I think at some Carl's Jr.'s they have veggie burgers now.
Gross.
Back to you in the studio.
I like all types of music, but Real Big Fish has got to be my favorite.
Mine's T-Swizzle. But what about other people at Santa Sue? Here's Lauren Roebuck.
Hey guys, do you want to know what people are listening to this new year? Let's go find out. So, Miss Kylie, what are you listening to?
Today I'm listening to K Earth 101.
Van Halen, Rush, Usher.
What are you guys listening to?
Daft Punk.
Mr. Buckle, what are you listening to this year?
Well, you know, it's pretty much whatever my daughter listens to. She likes Beyonce, and for Christmas she got a little Barbie sound machine, so I'm hearing a lot of I Want to Be a Barbie Girl, or I like that kind of stuff, so.
Come on Barbie, let's go party.
We have dozens of clubs here on campus, but I can't find any that are exercise related.
Let Kayla Garza point you in the right direction.
Hey guys, I'm Kayla Garza, and in case you guys haven't remembered, Santa Sue has a weight room.
That's it? That's it? That's what you got?
Yes.
This is why you don't go to Royal. This is why you're at Santa Sue.
Why did you guys choose to come in here and lift weights instead of eating lunch during lunch?
I choose to come lift weights in here because, I mean, honestly, we're not athletes. I can't get incredibly ripped or anything from working out for half an hour 3 times a week. But personally, I just really like the way it feels. I like knowing that if I'm angry, if I'm sad, whatever, I can come in here and scream as loud as I want and just burn my arms and legs and everything as much as I can. And I usually just feel really good.
Speaking of exercise, the Governor's Challenge started in October and ends in May.
Here's more of Kayla Garza with that.
Hey guys, it's that time of year again to start getting fit and active, and a great way to help our school earn some money and get, healthy at the same time is by doing the Governor's Fitness Challenge. All you have to do is go to www.calgovcouncil.org/challenge. How do you do it? What do we do? Let's find out from Miss Martinet.
In a 30-day period, exercise for 30 minutes to an hour a day or longer, and then click on during that 30 days at least 12 times, and you will get the credit and a certificate, as well as a day of skiing at Mammoth or a 30-day pass at 24-Hour Fitness.
Come on, you guys, we could use the money. Back to you in the studio.
Teachers had to file their final grades last night. We can expect to see some report cards in the mail very soon.
And next Wednesday, our parents are coming in for open house, so don't forget to remind them.
Always a big crowd for that.
And that's the way it is.
January 27th, 2011.
Have a great spring semester, Santa Sue.
You're not really here, and the stars don't even matter. Now we fell to the top, fair.